My stepmother and her golden boy son kicked me out of the house the day after my father's funeral, claiming he left me exactly $0 in his will. They spent the next month flaunting their new wealth, buying Lambos and Rolexes. What they didn't realize is that my dad was a master of fine print, and they just spent $2 million of the bank's money, not his. My dad was a self-made tech millionaire, but he knew exactly what kind of people my stepmom, Linda, and her son Kyle were. Growing up, I was the one working in the garage with him while Kyle was out partying on my dad's credit card. When dad passed away, Linda showed me a printed will that said the entire estate, including the $5 million mansion and the investment accounts, went to her. She told me to pack my bags and never call again. I left without a fight. Why? Because I knew my dad's real lawyer, and the man Linda hired was just a family friend she'd bribed to lie. For 30 days, I watched their Instagram stories. They were living it up in Vegas, burning through cash like it was water. They even put the mansion up for sale, planning to move to Florida. But here's the thing about my dad. He set up a life estate for me when I was 18. This means that while he was alive, the house was his. But the moment he passed, the legal title automatically transferred to me, not the estate. Linda wasn't spending inheritance. She was using a line of credit she opened by forging my dad's signature on documents she thought were part of the will. I waited until they threw a massive moving out party at the mansion. In front of all their high society friends, I walked in with the sheriff and my dad's actual attorney. Linda tried to scream at me to get out, but my lawyer handed her a cease and desist and a fraud affidavit. We revealed that the will she'd been using was a total fake. Not only did the house legally belong to me the whole time, but because she'd used my dad's identity to spend millions after his death, she'd committed federal bank fraud. The inheritance she thought she had, it didn't exist. My dad had moved every cent into a trust in my name years ago. The sheriff handcuffed Linda in her evening gown, and Kyle had to return the Lambo, which he'd already crashed. Since they technically stole from me and the bank, they're facing 10 years minimum. I sold the mansion and moved to the coast. Moral of the story? Greed is a slow poison, but the truth is a fast cure.